Alright, welcome back to Civilization 4, my friends. In the last episode, we finally took Persepolis. Oh my god. That took forever. That was horrible. And took another city here from the Persian Empire, which I'm going to start developing. So it can kind of bridge, hopefully, you know, my Eastern Empire to my Western Empire here. Because right now it's just discombobulated landmass. And looks like I'm going to be chasing Cyrus of Persia a little bit to the northwest. Hopefully finish him off in this episode. I did raise one of his cities here. Didn't want anything to do with it. It just, I don't know, there was just not much to do with it, I guess. So, I decided I didn't want that. What is this? Is this stone? Alright, good. So there's some stone here. Hopefully I can push out to get some of that. And... okay. So, yep, there's that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave a couple of axemen here, and then I'm just gonna keep marching forward with the rest of my units. So I still have a ton of units left, actually. Alright. Let me grab all of these. All of these, and I'm just gonna keep following this road. Honestly. I'm just gonna follow the road. Okay. And then... Yep. Let's do that. Have a worker here. He finished building that mine. I think next what I want him to do is build a road to my new city up here. Okay. I got a Colosseum in Mecca. I want to try to make the city a little healthier, but I'm not entirely sure how to go about doing that. So give me happiness and culture. I'm going to go ahead and build some walls here just defensively since it's such an important city. Alright, so I built a workboat in Persepolis. However, let me build a granary. Just going to build a few upgrades here in this city. And then the workboat, honestly, I don't have that much experience with naval units in this game, so I actually don't really know what I can do with this. I know that they can build some upgrades in naval tiles. I think they're basically the equivalent of workers for water-based tiles. So let me kind of come over here and see what I can do the next turn, I suppose. And I got a worker who finished... Did he finish building the road? No, this is a worker that I captured. Okay, so let me actually send him... Well, actually, this is outside my borders. Okay. Alright, guys. I think I'm about to make an executive decision here, which a lot of you are going to disagree with. And I understand why you're going to disagree with this. But I think I've reached the point in the game where I don't really know what I'm doing anymore in terms of at least tile management with my workers. I'm just randomly building stuff, building cottages. I don't really know what I'm doing. So, I am going to set the workers to automate themselves. And they're not the best. The AI is not the best when it comes to doing this. They don't make the best decisions, but, you know, it's one thing off my plate, and I don't have to worry about it. And I will try to learn again from this playthrough, and then for the next round, I will try to be a little bit more involved. I hope you guys can forgive me for this. So I'm just going to start automating some of those guys. Alright, so let me leave a couple of swordsmen. Well, let me leave a couple of axemen in this town, and then I'm just going to move these up here and hopefully take this city. So, for example, this worker is also kind of done for now, so I am going to automate that worker. That worker's done. I am going to automate that worker. And then this workboat. See, I don't really know I can't really build anything. What exactly is this workboat doing? I have no idea. Let me come over here, see what happens with it. I don't know if it's doing anything, quite honestly. Let me give combat. Let me increase barrage here. Let me move these up here. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. And Tokugawa wants me to end my deal with the English. Not gonna happen, not too interested in doing that. So I've constructed walls. What else do I need? Or do I want? Let me build more Christian missionaries. I want to keep spreading Christianity. That's going to give me a lot of gold. Speaking of which, it has just spread to Jailing. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, let me kind of defend here while I wait for the rest of my troops to arrive. Then this workboat... I really just don't know what the workboat is doing, because I'm moving around on these tiles, but there's really nothing for me to do on them. So, what exactly is it doing? I have no idea. That's going to bother me a little bit. I'm going to pull out my phone real quick, and I am going to look up what this does. The workboat. Usually I would look this up in between episodes, but I don't want to waste the entire episode with that boat doing absolutely nothing. So let's see, let me hit that search box there, and we're going to put work boat in Civ 4. Let's see. So, it's a non-combat unit which can build tile improvements on the sea. And it cannot enter the ocean until astronomy has been researched. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it just built improvements on sea tiles, but it doesn't really seem like I can do that. Actually, you know, something just came to mind. My cultural borders are not expanded, so really I only have access to that tile. And it basically already has the clams built, so that's probably what's going on there. Yeah, it's probably just my borders are too small right now for me to be able to do anything.
I will to my lord be true and faithful, and love all which he loves, and shun all which he shuns.
Okay. So now there's serfdom. Let's see what that kind of does. Workers build improvements 50% faster compared to slavery, which I haven't even been using, quite honestly. And then the caste system, unlimited artist, scientist, merchant. And then +1 from workshop. I think it's worth going to serfdom, honestly. And then the legal system. It's high upkeep, but new units receive +2 experience points. And +10 free units. I don't really want that because I'm about to finish a war and I'm going to go into a period of peace. So I don't want to be paying money for nothing. Quite honestly. And then pacifism. We got a great person. Birth rate of 100% in cities with religion. And +1 support costs per military unit. I'm going to keep organized religion for now, but I am going to switch over to serfdom. And I'm going to research astronomy. So it's going to enable me to get on the ocean. And I can train a lot of different ships. And can construct the observatory, all that. Okay. And it will advance me to the Renaissance era, actually. Alright, so let's see how we're doing. So Tokugawa of Japan is doing pretty well. Alright. So my workboat, honestly, I am just going to automate it for now. Okay. Let me go ahead and absolutely bombard that city. And let's see. 58% chance there. 68. I'm going to throw some units over that way. There we go. And the question is, do I want to raise this city? I don't. I'm actually going to build a city here. Going to further bridge all this. And I'm just going to start with a worker. For now. Going to automate that one. And that one. And this one. Okay. So, is the Persian Empire defeated? I think it is. No. No. He still has more cities. Where is he? Which way did he go? I don't see any blue borders. He must have gone pretty far. I mean, there's a road leading north up out of here. So maybe I need to keep going this way to chase him down. Alright, let me move him up here. Kind of want to follow this road, which kind of has disappeared into the jungle. Let me allow those units to heal up a little bit. I got a Christian missionary. What else can I start building here? Gonna go ahead and just build a Christian temple. I'm gonna automate this missionary so he spreads my religion. And then these guys, I'm gonna tell them to fortify for now. And I need to find Cyrus of the Persian Empire. See where he ran off to. It is possible he went this way. That's always a possibility. Okay, what do we need next? It's nothing too interesting for me to build in this city at this point. I am going to build a worker. I got the granary. Water towels give +1 food. That would be nice. Gonna automate that missionary. Any evidence of that silly Persian? Where did he go? No idea. So I got that Christian temple built. And then the monastery will give me +2 culture. It's obsolete with the scientific method though. That might not really last me very much longer than gonna build a castle. Got that market. Build a Christian temple. Okay, so we are at the borders of... Who's this guy again? Vikings. I don't know what happened with Cyrus, man. Maybe he built a boat and just booked it out of here to another continent. But I have lost track of him. Alright, we got that boat built. What else do we need? Got Caravel, got barracks, Coliseum. Let me go with the courthouse for now. And I got a great prophet. And I wonder if I can build a Taoist. Yeah, I can. So every Taoist city will also give me 1 gold per thing here. But I don't know if that's even worth it, honestly. Just because, you know, I might try to spread Christianity everywhere. I don't know, I think it would be kind of fun to build like 1 million missionaries and just spread Christianity throughout the entire globe. And then get a ton of gold for Medina based off of that. I think that would be actually kind of fun. Yeah, I have lost Cyrus, dude. He is gone. So you know what I'm gonna do? Well, actually, let me finish this first. So, Mecca. Let me... Yeah, let me start pumping out missionaries. Why not? I'm gonna pump out missionaries. Alright, so the Vikings and the British are at war. Gonna automate that worker. And you know what? Let me go to Cyrus, and I would like to make a proposal. And with the ceasefire, I'm gonna ask if he's gonna capitulate and surrender to become my vassal state. I think that would be interesting. Okay, so he's now my vassal. Which means that, you know, anytime I go into war, he goes into war. If people declare war on him, I'm at war as well. He's basically my diplomatic puppet. Hopefully he's not around me, because if I need to expand into his territory, I can't really attack him as my own vassal. But at least we're not officially at war anymore, which is great news. Oh, there he is. He booked it all the way up here. Okay. Okay. What else can we build here? We build an aqueduct. And honestly, do you know what would be kind of fun? I think if I kind of beefed up Cyrus now that he's my ally, maybe I can actually give him some stuff and help him out. Should I do that? Let me give him some technologies. I'm gonna give him all these technologies for free. You guys are probably gonna call me crazy. He's still cautious towards me. I guess I did just absolutely destroy his empire, raze his cities. So it's understandable that even after all those free technologies, he's still pretty cautious. And you know what? I'll give him a little gold as well. Just to kind of help him get back up on his feet. Maybe 300 gold. He's still very cautious with me. That's alright. I'm hoping that if I get into another war, he'll kind of act as a buffer and just kind of, you know, help out in that way. Plus, you know, at this point, you know, I think the game is pretty much won on my part, and I can just kind of screw around and play. So I'm just going to do things that seem fun and may not necessarily be the most strategic thing in the game. Alright, the Vikings, no thanks. Get away from me, loser. I'm gonna keep pumping out these missionaries, dude. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna have this prophet join the city. Okay. So this city is asking to join the Persian Empire. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Crazy. You're crazy. No thanks. Okay. So there's still 2 civilizations I haven't seen that are doing pretty well. What do I want to do? I don't know. Let's keep, build a worker. Persepolis wants to join the Persian Empire. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Alright, so... You know, let me actually move this army to Medina. Why not? I think it's just a better spot for them. It's a much more important city. There's really not much left for me to build here. I could just kind of start building research for now. To really pump out my research, I think that would be a decent idea. I got the courthouse up in that city. I'm gonna build a market. Or actually, I'll do a harbor. And then over here, I will go ahead and build a, well, courthouse. 120 turns to build that? No thanks. I'm gonna build a worker. And I'm gonna keep automating some of these. So there's the other arm of my army. They were, again, looking for the Persians, but didn't find them. That's alright. Okay, so Christianity is spreading pretty far and wide, which is nice. What do I want next here? Want something a little bit easier to build. I guess I'll go with a worker. I got a lot of land to develop, so lots of workers are going to be helpful, especially now that I'm not micromanaging. I just put everybody on auto. I think that will be nice and easy. And then not much stuff going on here. Gonna make a missionary. Harbor is done here. Let me go ahead and... Man, Persepolis is growing very fast, which is great. I'm gonna build a market. This worker I will automate. And I've trained that missionary. That's good. And I think I am going to start putting all that into research. Love that sound. It means my religion is spreading and I'm dominating with influence. Man, look at all this money that I'm getting. This is all those cottages paying off because now they're developed into towns fully. So that's all really good stuff. Now I could be a little bit more aggressive and I could talk about starting up another war here and kind of expanding south. Or I could go north. I don't know. Let's get the graphs. So this is when Cyrus was defeated by myself. And then this jump is obviously when I gave him all that money and technology. And now he's kind of plateaued again. He didn't really ride that wave. So maybe I need to give him a little bit more stuff. I want to get him pretty powerful. I want to get him actually caught up with the other powers. I think it would be fun to kind of have an ally and share the burden a little bit. In fact, let me see what I can give him. He's still cautious. What can I give him? I don't really want to give him resources. I want to hoard my resources, honestly. But I can give him some pretty strong technology. I will give him some nice technology. So he'll give me aesthetics in return. You know what? I'll do it. Because I was just going to give that to him for free anyways.
Art for art's sake is an empty phrase. Art for the sake of truth, art for the sake of the good and the beautiful, that is the faith that I am searching for.
Okay, so the statue of Zeus, all my enemies would get +1 war weariness. And then the Parthenon, plus 50% birth rate for great people in all cities. And it also gives nice culture. Okay. Just gonna keep navigating through. So I've got the English here requesting that I declare war on the Vikings. Not happening. Get away from me. Now in the Renaissance era, which has got some of the best soundtrack in the game. So enjoy the music.
Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another.
So observatory is going to be a nice science bonus. It's going to be a lot of good stuff for me to do here. Going to go ahead and do literature. Kind of behind on that, honestly. I got that aqueduct. I want to do the Parthenon. In Damascus, of all places. It's kind of a weird city for it, honestly. I think I will do a madrasa. Finally, the Hagia Sophia is finished. I'm building a lot of wonders, honestly. Other civilizations really haven't gotten around to doing much of that. Nice. Okay. And then what can I build here? Why not build the Parthenon? Let's do it. Let's do 2 wonders in that city. Let me heal those units. Okay.
Some books are to be tasted, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested.
Now, heroic epic is pretty nice because you're going to have 100% military unit production. So it's good in times of war. It's one of the better wonders in the game. Then the national epic, 100% birth rate of great people. And then the great library is very nice. Basically gives you good culture and 2 free scientists. So, okay. Gonna go with civil service here. I'm producing a ton of research, which is nice. Is that a barbarian ship? Yeah, it is. So I probably need to build some naval units to start protecting my lands. You can destroy my fishing boat. That sucks. Yeah, I'll let Cyrus have some open borders. And I can give him some stuff too. I'll give him some really good technology. See what he'll give me in return. He'll give me 40 gold. Fine. Have all the free technology. He's pleased now. We're on good terms. This city's growing very slowly. Gonna build another worker. And I need to deal with that. That is not good. I don't want to hear it. Okay, so Persepolis is done. I'm gonna build some boats to deal with that. So I could do a galleon, maybe. Let me do a galleon. So Ekbatana finished a worker. And there's just not much production in this city. So I'm gonna build more workers. Let them automate this. And these Vikings are just going to town. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Nice little buffer episode, kind of building up all the lands we've conquered. In the next one, we'll see what I'll do. Haven't decided yet, so see you next time.